Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Psych. Just kidding, guys. On to the video. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. It's time for Q&A.
Hey everybody, I'm Todd.
Hi, I'm Jason.
This is our Badass Pomeranian Ziggy, and
we're the Glamping Guys.
Welcome to our latest Q&A.
Yep, Q&A.
Here we go again.
Woo! And I just have to say, our first ever Q&A, thanks to all of you amazing subscribers, was an overwhelming success. With all of the comments and the questions, we have enough questions for at least 2 to 3 more videos after this one. So please keep the questions coming, and with all of your help and support, by giving us amazing questions, we'll be able to continue that for you. And we're just having a blast, and we hope you're having as much fun as we are.
That's right. Well, I guess without further ado, maybe we should just jump into those questions.
Alrighty, so the first question is from Michael Robinson. Are y'all on the RV Village website? Now, for those of you who don't know about RV Village, it is a social kind of like Facebook website for RVers. You can set up an account, you can check in and set your location to where you actually are during the time. You can see other people checking in near you. It gives you the opportunity to kind of reach out to other local RVers, even people that possibly might be in the same campground as you and who choose to make themselves active and to be seen on the site itself. Because as of right now, because we are at our local home base, we have chosen to keep our location turned off. So the next question is from Lake Lizard. So you actually comment a lot on our channel, and you always have really, really wonderful comments, and we do appreciate it. So on to your question. Hey guys, I'd like to know which one of you does all of the beautiful editing, and maybe you guys do it together. And are you planning on doing more cooking videos? I pretty much do the majority of the videography and the editing. Todd is the music genius behind the videos themselves regarding the original music that we try to put out for you guys for each video.
So I guess part 2 of the question, any more cooking videos coming out soon? Well, we sort of just, when things inspire us, we sort of go for it. And when it comes to the cooking videos, yeah, we almost kind of started a little series there, but then we're like, let's just keep it organic. If a recipe really inspires us, let's make a video about it. So we'll do one soon, but it's just going to be when inspiration just fully hits us.
Okay, this is from Travel Small, Live Big, and she has a really fun channel. She does a lot of like campground reviews and trips and stuff out west. Especially in California. She's gone to vineyards and things like that. So please check out her channel. I believe it's her and her husband, and I really love watching their videos. And she has a very, very beautiful, soothing voice. A very good narrator, you know. So that's one reason why I like watching her videos, is because I find them very relaxing to watch. So her question is, I was wondering when you're going to come to California and when you're going to hang out and make us cocktails.
I know. Let's go now.
I know. I want to go to California now. We are slowly going to try to get further and further out west, but you know, I had answered that in the prior Q&A. We really want to do it right and really take the time off, so we're not basically spending 90% of the trip just driving. We want to be able to stop and smell the roses. Getting out to California, it's going to happen. We just don't know when, but it will happen, and don't worry. We will definitely make you a cocktail. We will make you quite a few cocktails, and I can't wait to meet you in person and just chit chat and talk about all things glamping and camping. All right, so the next question is from Diane Anderson, and she has a few questions. Basically, she wants to know how we met. She also wants to know how old Ziggy is. And then my favorite part of her question is, whenever I ask you to give Ziggy a belly rub, do you? And I think that's really sweet of you to say that, because whenever you ask us questions in the comments, or just give us a really nice comment, because you actually do comment quite a bit, and we do appreciate that, and you always end each of your comments with belly rubs for Ziggy. Well, just to let you know, we do give him belly rubs every time you do that. And look, oh my God, look, he's doing it on cue, Diane.
Oh my gosh.
For you. Look,
Mm-hmm.
You want a belly rub?
He's like,
belly
thank
rub.
you for reminding my dad
belly
to give me
rub.
belly rubs.
Yes, Ziggy loves his belly rubs,
Yes, he does.
and we give him many, many, many good, warm, fuzzy belly rubs. Basically, how did we meet, and how old is Ziggy?
Well, might as well just go with the easiest question. This little guy is 8 years old, but he acts like he's a puppy. He acts like he's 8 months. He jumps like this high.
Yeah.
Anyway, as far as the first part of the question goes, I think we answered when we met, but I don't know if we really delved into how we met. We met on the interwebs back in the day of like 2001, when internet dating was still free. And we met on this LGBT dating website, and started communicating and sending emails back and forth, and then we graduated to phone calls, and then we graduated to an in-person meeting on May 8th, 2001, and that is our first date anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been going great ever since.
Yeah, May the 8th, our first date anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good question, Diane.
Oh,
Thank
yes.
you very much. And Ziggy thanks you for reminding us to give him belly rubs. Isn't that right, Ziggy? Good boy. Thank you, Diane. Okay, next question is from Christina Hawkins, and she would like to know if we miss our sticks and bricks home. And that is a great question, and I can quickly answer that, and I think you can answer that in unison with me.
Yep.
That would be
No. Not at all.
Nope, we don't miss it. We don't miss the yard work. We don't miss the much larger overhead of owning a home. We don't miss all of the maintenance involved in owning a home. And for me personally, we don't miss doing all of the cleaning of having a larger home, because if you think about it, now that we're in this RV, everything, even the space is downsized.
Yeah.
So it takes hardly any time at all to actually clean, which I love. As far as yard work, we just have a tiny little patch of grass, and I've got a few flowers and hanging plants, so the yard work is very easy now, and the overall maintenance is a lot easier as well. Yes, you still have air conditioners, you've got hot water heater, you've got roof maintenance, you've got exterior maintenance, touch-up maintenance. It's the same as having a house. Some things are a little different, but at the end of the day, it's some of the same stuff, but it's just in a much smaller package. All right, the next question is from Megan K. If money were no object, which RV would you go out and purchase today? We do plan on upgrading one more time as of right now, because we've just had such great experiences with Grand Design. We think we're going to probably stick with this company, but if money were no object, we would definitely have a fifth wheel. We would have it from the frame to the roof completely custom made. Okay, this is from Andrea Truelove, and they're basically going full-time later this year, and she wanted to know if we would ever possibly in the future do a setting up or breaking down, I guess, hitching or unhitching the fifth wheel, and doing the jacks and all of that. And we've actually talked about doing that video. We've just had so many other things that we've wanted to record first, so it's always been on the back burner but never a priority. So we can't promise, but you know, we do talk about it. I've actually got a whole list of video ideas and hooking up and hitching up and towing and maintenance and jacks and leveling. All of that we have as video ideas. We just don't know when we're going to do one. So I can't promise when, but we will. But one thing I can tell you is there are so many videos out there on YouTube on it already. And one thing we wanted to do with our channel is kind of focus more on the actual glamping and the fun things with the RV lifestyle, because you can type in black tank maintenance or how to dump your black tank or how to maintain your RV hot water heater. Many videos on how to do that, and we've always kind of decided that why do another how to dump your black tank video? You know, we just felt that another video in the mix is just not really necessary, because there's so much great information out there already, and we would rather just focus our time on like sharing with you guys like all the fun stuff and not the maintenance stuff. You know, so that's kind of one reason why we haven't really done a lot of maintenance stuff either. Just to let you guys know in case any of you were wondering why.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, good question, and we appreciate it.
It would be really hard to do a really glamorous black tank maintenance video.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, how glamorous can you make a video dumping your black tank? So this next question is from Patricia Burke. And Patricia, we really appreciate the enthusiasm with all of these questions, but we will try to answer definitely at least 3 or 4 of them for you, okay? So the very first one, and I'm going to read them, and then Todd is going to try, we're going to do a fun little game where I'm going to read the question and Todd is going to try to answer it really quick, and we'll try to get through as many of your questions that we can.
Okay, I'm ready.
How's that? Okay. All right. How long have you been on YouTube?
About 2 years.
How long have you lived in an RV?
Just under 1 year.
Who or what inspired you to choose the RV life?
That guy.
What kind of work do you both do on the road?
I'm a full-time entertainer, and Jason's job is all of this that you see.
Yes. Have we experienced any mechanical issues?
See other videos that are probably forthcoming for information about that.
Do you have any hobbies?
Making music. I do it for a living, but I do it on the side too.
Yeah, and my hobby, I would say, is giving my 150% to this YouTube channel. So my hobby is all of you. You're my hobby.
And I get to make music for this channel, so you're my hobby too.
Yeah. So
you're my hobby, you're my hobby.
Yeah, and that's like the best hobby to have, when you get to share your hobby with everyone else. So we're all everybody's hobby, if you look at it that way.
That's a very interesting way to look at life.
Because you guys like watching YouTube, and that's kind of a hobby. Just like playing video games, or I think even watching TV is a hobby. You know, you have to be good at watching TV, don't you think?
I think we're very talented at watching TV.
Yeah, and I love to play video games, so that's definitely, I would consider that a hobby.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, and then of course playing your music and doing the videography and the editing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a really good question, because pretty much everything we love to do is fun. So, and most people, when they do hobbies, it's kind of something extra they like to do for fun.
I occasionally do visual art.
Oh yeah, you paint.
Often.
You paint too.
Yeah.
But that was fun. That was fun. All right, so the next question is from a coastal RV, and they would basically like to know if we have any plans, well, Todd specifically, if he has any plans on creating some music CDs of what he creates for the YouTube channel. And also, when we travel and leave home base, what do we do with all of the outdoor decor?
Well, as far as the music goes, we mentioned in our previous Q&A that instead of providing CDs for sale, we just want to provide access to the music, for instance, through Dropbox or Spotify. And you mentioned even a 3 CD combo, one being sort of like a mellow one being a motivational one being like holiday themed. So who knows, maybe there will be different playlists for your different glamping guys' moods. That is forthcoming.
Regarding the outdoor decor, most of the stuff we pack up with us, but the things that we leave behind when we're traveling, like we have so many rugs. We don't take the rugs that we have out right now. Our plants, some of the outdoor decor, the tables and chairs, all of that we basically just put down on the middle of the patio. We cover it with a tarp, and then we will use the bricks and the heavier wood posts from the little canvas fence that we have outside. We'll just wrap all that up and lay it kind of down on top of the tarp on all, 4 ends, and that will just kind of hold down the tarp. And then kind of like when you go on vacation when you're in a normal house, you'll either let friends or family, or in our case, we just let our neighbor know. Great question, thank you.
Ziggy's so chill.
Oh, I know, he is. So this question is from the Gunters, and they basically want to know where we're going to be traveling to next. We talked about it in our first Q&A video, so I'm just going to go over it very quickly. We are going on a cruise. We are going to Cedar Key, Rainbow Springs, and also Jekyll Island. And those are all booked and confirmed trips. This one is from Susan Bates. She would like to know what is the best economical equipment to buy when you're starting a YouTube channel. I would personally suggest that you start out using your cell phone, and you can kind of experiment at least with doing some recording, different angles, and then doing some editing. Now, if you really want to start first using an actual video camera, we have the G7X2, and we've been using that for a little over a year and a half now. We love the camera. It's a great little camera. Lately, since I've upgraded and Todd has upgraded to the new iPhones, the camera on the new iPhones takes such crystal clear video. And we actually use our iPhones a lot now. I have an external mic connected into the lightning port, and we're using my iPhone XS Max right now as we're recording this. Now, when we're out walking around and moving a lot, we'll use the gimbal. We also use the camera because that has better image stabilization features built into it. We are looking at some new recording equipment to purchase this year. We bought a drone. So start small, get the practice, get the experience, and then slowly evolve your equipment as you're evolving your channel. If you want to start a YouTube channel, evolve on your editing skills, your video recording skills. And to be perfectly honest, we don't even really use our selfie stick that much, because I prefer using a Gorilla Pod, which is kind of that octopus looking kind of little mini tripod, and we'll just kind of hold out the camera this way and put it up a little high, because we like our camera up high, so we're getting that perfect selfie, and go from there. The next question is from Rocky5PR. They comment quite a bit on our videos, so thank you so much for the question. We do appreciate it, and we also appreciate you. You've been actually following us for quite a while, and thank you for sticking around and hanging in there with us. We appreciate it. Your question is, we know what Todd does for a job, which Todd is a pianist, and what does Jason do? I am a hairstylist. I keep my license current, but this past year, after talking with my amazing supportive husband, I am now on a sabbatical, and I am focusing all of my energy into the social media and the channel in general. All right, so thank you. Great question. So this is from Chris Daniel Dull. I hope I said that right. And they would like to know if we are ever planning on coming through southern Canada, and they would love to glamp it up and do some cocktails with us.
Absolutely. Canada is a place that we are dying to explore. It's so beautiful up there. I was in Canada for like half a second last summer and just loved being there. So we can't wait to explore just all of it.
So the next question is also from a YouTube channel that we watch, and I really like these guys a lot too. And they are RV Texas, y'all.
We love these guys.
Yeah, they're a really nice couple. They post a couple of videos a week. Definitely check out their channel. Give them a thumbs up, subscribe to their channel, and on to their question. And they basically have a two-parter here. When are we going to make it over to Texas? And what are some of our bucket list places that we want to see?
Well, it's probably going to be when we take that long, epic 2-month probably road trip out west. That's when we're probably going to be stopping in Texas and seeing all those wonderful places that we've always wanted to see.
Yeah.
We've been to Austin for like a second, San Antonio for half a day, so we'd love to explore that. Not to mention just all the beautiful country out there. So we can't wait.
Yeah, to add to that just a little bit, my mom a while back, she lived in Texas for a few years, and she actually lived in this little town called Round Rock, Texas. There is a donut shop called Round Rock Donuts. They make the best donut I have ever eaten in my entire life. We fell in love with these donuts. We actually ordered like 3 more dozen of these donuts. We froze them, put them in our suitcase, and we flew them back home with us to Florida after visiting my mom when we were in Texas. For any of you who are near Round Rock, go to Round Rock Donuts. Amazing donuts.
It's worth a several-hour drive just to eat these donuts. They're like Krispy Kremes, like on steroids. Words cannot describe how they melt in your mouth.
Yeah, and they're actually like orange in color. They're not like that white, donut that you're used to, eating. And we like to joke about it. We're like, okay, well maybe it's this yellow orange because of like the grease. It doesn't taste like it, but it almost looks like they're fried in like year-old, really dark kind of grease, and we joke about, well, maybe that's what gives them their unique flavor. But they taste like a donut, but just better.
Mm-hmm. They look kind of like the Simpsons. They're like kind of like that shade of yellowy orange.
Yeah, it's hard to describe, but you just have to try one. They're so good. Just the basic glazed Round Rock donut.
Well, obviously, part 2 of the question involving the bucket list. We definitely need to go back to Round Rock to have more of those donuts, because we can't stop talking about them.
Yeah, obviously, because we're just going on and on and on about the donuts. Good second part of the question. We want to go out west. We want to boondock. We want to go to the Grand Canyon. We want to go to Yellowstone National Park.
I want to see the Joshua Tree.
Yeah, Joshua Tree National Park. We have a bucket list, and I'm not going to pull it out, but it's like this long.
Yeah.
I have a, on my phone, I put everything on my notes app, and that one note is like this long. I have everything broken down by state. And that's another reason why I watch a lot of the other RV YouTube channels, is because they inspire us. There are so many amazing places. In fact, I apologize, I don't remember the name right off the top of my head, but RV Texas Y'all, they just posted a video earlier today, and they were just at this beautiful state park right on the Texas beach. It was just beautiful. So I actually added that to the bucket list. Well, anyway, that was a very good question. Thank you, RV Texas Y'all.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us for our second Q&A. We can't wait for the next one. Keep those questions coming. Keep those comments coming. We love it. It gives us life.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye.
Until next time, stay tuned. Have a glamtastic day. Ziggy, you want to say bye? You want to say bye? Good boy. Ziggy says bye. And many, many, many belly rubs. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Leave a comment to say hi. If you like us, please subscribe. And if you don't, our little fluffy dog will attack you.